Let's talk about AI, the force behind your phone's creepy ads and those emails you never want to write. It's everywhere, and it's not just a sci-fi fear anymore. Automation is here, and it's changing the job market at breakneck speed. For years, we thought only repetitive manual jobs were at risk. But now, AI is writing articles, creating art, and even diagnosing diseases. Office jobs that once felt safe are now in the crosshairs. Companies are replacing customer service agents with chatbots and using AI for legal reviews and creative work. The question isn't if AI will change your job, but how soon. The anxiety is real. Skills you spent years building could soon be obsolete. This is a conversation we need to have, right now. Yes, the fear is real, but it's not the whole story. While some jobs are vanishing, new ones are emerging. Every tech revolution, from the printing press to the internet, disrupted work, but also created new industries. The future isn't humans versus machines, it's humans working with machines. AI can't replicate your creativity, empathy, or critical thinking. The most valuable jobs will focus on what makes us human. We'll need to collaborate with AI, not compete with it. New roles like AI ethicist and human-machine teaming manager are already appearing. The ground is shifting, but this is our chance to leap forward. The trick is knowing where to land. So who's most at risk? Automation started with predictable, repetitive jobs. Think assembly lines, warehouse stockers, and data entry clerks. If your job follows a set pattern, a machine is probably learning it right now. Cashiers are being replaced by self-checkouts, call centers by chatbots. The common thread is predictability. If a task can be broken into rules, it's vulnerable. It's not personal, it's economic efficiency. The first wave of automation has cleared the low-hanging fruit. Now AI is climbing higher, targeting more complex roles. The pace is only accelerating. No job is immune if it's routine. Desk jobs aren't safe anymore. Generative AI is now handling tasks once reserved for white-collar professionals, analyzing data, writing reports, even creating art. Paralegals, for example, are seeing AI do in minutes what used to take days. In finance, marketing, and journalism, AI is automating routine tasks and shrinking entry-level opportunities. The buffer of a college degree is fading fast. The distinction isn't blue-collar versus white-collar, it's routine versus non-routine. As AI gets smarter, more tasks become routine. If your job is mostly manipulating information on a screen, pay attention. The definition of safe work is changing. Adaptability is now your best asset. Worried about your job? Here's how to assess your risk. First, does your work require genuine, unpredictable human interaction, like therapists, nurses, or teachers? These roles are hard for AI to replace. Second, does your job demand creative problem-solving in new situations? AI struggles with the unknown. Third, does your work require dexterity and adaptability in the physical world, like plumbers or electricians? Robots aren't there yet. If your job relies on empathy, creativity, or complex physical skills, you're safer, for now. But if your tasks are routine or easily defined, it's time to rethink your future. The key is to focus on what makes you uniquely human. Upskill, adapt, and stay curious. The future belongs to those who evolve. Don't wait for the robot to tap you on the shoulder. Start moving now. Robots are here, and they're getting good at jobs we used to do. But for every job AI replaces, new ones are born, roles that sound like they're straight out of a sci-fi movie. We'll need people to manage, guide, and collaborate with our new AI coworkers. Complexity creates jobs, and AI is making our world more complex than ever. So instead of fearing the robot takeover, imagine becoming the robot's boss. Meet the AI ethicist, a philosopher with a computer science degree or a techie who's read a lot of Kant. Their job? Be the conscience of the algorithm. AI learns from our messy, biased data. Without an ethicist, you risk building a sexism-as-a-service platform. They ask tough questions. Should a self-driving car save its passenger or pedestrians? The AI ethicist sets ethical guardrails, ensuring AI is fair, transparent, and aligned with human values. Meet the human-machine team manager, the ultimate collaboration coach. Their job? Bridging the gap between humans and AI at work. They design workflows that get the best out of both, ensuring humans and AI work together seamlessly. Part coach, part tech expert. They help employees adapt, learn, and thrive alongside their digital colleagues. As AI becomes essential, this role is key to a successful, empowered team. Now let's step into a world that's literally not this one. With the rise of the metaverse, virtual reality, and augmented reality, a whole new digital frontier is opening up. And just like the physical world, this new frontier needs architects, city planners, and interior decorators. This brings us to our next job of the future, the virtual world designer, or as some call them, virtual habitat architects. These are the people who will build the immersive digital environments where we will learn, socialize, shop, and even work. If you thought designing a website was cool, imagine designing an entire interactive three-dimensional world. The job of a virtual world designer goes way beyond just making things look pretty. They are creating experiences. They might design a virtual classroom where students can take a field trip to ancient Rome and walk through the Colosseum. They could build a virtual showroom where you can walk around a new car model and customize it in real time. Or they could create a collaborative virtual office space where employees from around the world can meet, brainstorm on three-dimensional whiteboards, and feel like they're in the same room. This requires a mix of skills from architecture, game design, user experience design, and even psychology to create spaces that are not only functional, but also engaging and comfortable for people to be in. Think about the sheer scale of this. Every brand, every university, every museum will want a presence in the metaverse. They will need someone to design their virtual storefront, their digital campus, or their interactive exhibit. These designers will have to think about digital physics, virtual lighting, and how users navigate the space. How do you create a sense of community in a virtual town square? How do you design a virtual store to guide customers towards a purchase without it feeling creepy? These are the new design challenges of the 21st century, and they require immense creativity and technical skill. This field is a playground for creative minds. It combines artistry with technology in a way that few careers have before. It demands storytelling, world building, and a deep understanding of human interaction, both in the real world and the digital one. While AI might be able to help generate textures or simple three-dimensional models, the overall vision, the narrative of the space, and the emotional journey of the user will be crafted by a human designer. For anyone with a passion for art, design, and technology, the job of building new worlds, literally, is waiting for them. It's a career that's about to go from a niche in gaming to a mainstream pillar of the digital economy. The AI revolution is creating jobs you never saw coming, like AI personality designers who give chatbots unique voices, or data detectives who clean up the internet's mess for smarter AI. Even personal memory curators will help us relive our digital lives. The future of work is stranger, more specialized, and more exciting than ever. What does the future look like for real people facing automation? Meet Sarah, who spent 15 years on a car assembly line in Ohio. When robots arrived, jobs disappeared. Instead of waiting, Sarah took action. She joined a coding boot camp for displaced workers. It was tough, but she realized her problem-solving skills still mattered. Now Sarah develops software for warehouse robots, the same tech that changed her life. She didn't get left behind. She learned to drive the future. Meet Leo, a freelance copywriter. For years, he wrote blog posts and marketing emails until generative AI changed everything. Suddenly, clients wanted more, faster, and cheaper. AI could write a blog post in seconds. Leo adapted, learning to craft prompts that made AI output shine. He became an AI prompt engineer, teaching companies to use AI as a creative partner. Leo's writing skills didn't disappear, they evolved, making him more valuable than ever. Our third story is about a sales veteran. Let's call him David. David had been in medical device sales for over 20 years. His job was built on relationships. He knew every doctor, every hospital administrator in his territory. His success came from handshakes, long lunches, and remembering the names of his clients' kids. It was a deeply human job, but the industry started to change. His company rolled out a new AI-powered customer relationship management platform. This system analyzed sales data, predicted which clients were most likely to buy, and even suggested what to say in follow-up emails. At first, David hated it. It felt cold, impersonal, and like a complete insult to his experience. David and many of his old-school colleagues initially tried to ignore the new system. They kept their own handwritten notes and trusted their gut, as they always had. But they started falling behind. Younger salespeople who embraced the AI platform were closing deals faster. The AI could analyze thousands of data points and spot opportunities David's gut could never see. It knew, for instance, that a hospital was likely to need a new MRI machine 3 months before its fiscal year-end based on its past purchasing cycles and recent public statements. David was at a crossroads: become obsolete or learn to trust the machine. With some reluctance and a lot of coaching from a younger mentor on his team, David started to engage with the AI. He stopped seeing it as a competitor and started seeing it as a research assistant. The AI would flag a high-potential lead, and David would use his 2 decades of experience to craft the perfect, personal approach. The AI provided the what and the when, but David still provided the how and the why. He realized the AI could handle the data crunching, freeing him up to do what he did best: build genuine human relationships. He was spending less time on cold calls and more time on high-quality, informed conversations. The results were transformative. By combining his unmatched people skills with the AI's analytical power, David became the top salesperson in his region. He was now a human-machine team, a one-man wrecking crew of data and charm. His success became a case study for the entire company, and he was promoted to a new role: Sales Enablement Manager. His job now is to travel the country, training other veteran salespeople on how to work with the new technology instead of against it. He's teaching them how to blend their old-school wisdom with new-school tools, proving that experience, when combined with technology, is an unbeatable combination. These aren't stories of superhumans, but of ordinary people like Sarah, Leo, and David, who faced career crises and adapted. They built bridges from their past experience to new opportunities, using their core skills in fresh ways. The key? Identify your transferable skills and stay curious. Your next career could be closer than you think. The future of work isn't about starting over, but about growing into something even more interesting. We've seen people make big changes: factory workers, writers, salespeople, but what about you? You're just trying to pay your mortgage. The first step is simple. Stop panicking and start paying attention. Look at your job with fresh eyes. Read the news. Follow what's changing. Make 2 lists: tasks that could be automated and tasks that need your human skills. Double down on those human skills. That's your foundation for the future. You've done your audit and spotted your strengths, and the tasks a clever algorithm might take over soon. The real superpower now? Learning how to learn. Like fitness, you have to keep at it. Make learning a habit. With online courses and tutorials everywhere, it's never been easier. Build a T-shaped skill set, deep in one area, broad in others. Apply what you learn, because in a world of change, the best skill is learning itself. While everyone is rushing to learn how to code, don't forget the skills that make you human. Soft skills like empathy, creativity, and adaptability are your true robot repellent. AI can process data, but it can't read a room, build trust, or inspire a team. Creativity and critical thinking connect ideas and solve problems AI can't. And adaptability? That's the engine that will carry you through the exciting road ahead. Worried about robots taking over? That fear is real, but it's not the end of the story. AI is transforming jobs fast, and it's easy to feel anxious. But this isn't a layoff notice. It's a promotion for humanity. Robots are taking the boring parts, leaving us with work only humans can do. The future? More creative, more human, and full of opportunity. Sitting there late at night, you have a choice. Hope change misses you, or learn to surf the wave. Taking control is harder, but it's how you shape your future. Start simple. Read about how AI is changing your world. Try a free AI tool. Talk to a friend about it. Build adaptability, your best defense against obsolescence. And remember, your humanity, empathy, creativity, connection, is your superpower. The most human jobs are just beginning. Are you ready?